We're in the Swanee River area, and if you'll remember our last video when we were up here, before we had the travel trailer, we came to Gornto Springs, and it was beautiful. Not so much this time. Evidently the river is up higher, the Swanee River, and it's flowing back into the spring. It's still pretty, but the water's real murky. You can't see the bottom, and you can obviously, we're going to film some and take some pictures here in a little bit.
The water is so deep.
It's very deep,
yeah.
And you know, and there's kids playing, and there's a park, the park that we showed you in the video, which we're probably going to bypass this time. But it's full of campers. It looks like a lot of fun, and there's kids doing flips off the side and all that stuff. But we're here in the refit Star Trek Enterprise. Thank you, Thomas at Chilton Sign Works in Winter Haven, or actually Auburndale now, for all your help, and the crew there, Lori and Nathaniel. You guys are awesome. Can't recommend them enough, but they've refitted the Enterprise. We'll take some Star Trek Enterprise, and we'll take some pictures of it as well. But we're back. It's summertime. It's July 9th or 10th.
8th.
So, you know, just you got to be, ready for it, because the heat is hot. The mosquitoes are as big as pterodactyls and our Tiberian bats, you know, so that would be the best way to do it. So we're going to do some more videos for you, and we have more to come. We're with our friends, the Haggertys, today, and we'll do some more checking in a few minutes. Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit. Even at Gornto Springs, there's a little Gorn running around. He's gone. Hilarious. So we're here visiting Gornto Springs, and a little disappointed. The river's up high, and it has backwashed into the spring area. And if you'll look at our other video from November, if you remember, these barrels were not even floating. They were touching, and the river is so high that it's actually backwashed into where the Gornto Spring is. And like I said, reference our other video when we were here in November, and you'll see the big difference. But still, beautiful, breathtaking. Your opinion?
Fantastic. Quiet. Even though there's children yelling in the background, there's no dogs here.
Yep.
No dogs allowed.
We brought Kitty last time, though. It's funny. Our friends the Haggertys are here with us, so yeah, we have some little friends here. Pretty crazy.
Hey everybody, we're down here at Gornto Springs, up in the Swanee River area. Full of people today. The water's up high, and it's really hot. It's a good day to be in the springs because the water is nice and cold. The campground is full of people. They have lots of areas, pavilions where you can come and do a picnic or barbecue. They have little barbecue pits here. You can grill out some hot dogs or something.
They have 30 amp and 50 amp hookup here for your RVs, but no sewer. They got a lot, like Lori said, a lot of picnic areas, a lot of kids playing in the water today. You can't see the bottom in the springs because, as I mentioned earlier, the water from the river is up higher this time of year, so it's backwashed into where the springs are, but still beautiful. Just come and take a visit. It's Gornto Springs. You'll come up the hard road and it'll turn into a dirt clayed road, and you're on the right track. We try to visit places with our travel trailer Trekkies video that have something to do with Star Trek, and of course Gorn, Captain Kirk, this is your opponent speaking. It's Gorn. So, and we try to connect things with Star Trek and the other places. We're about to travel on. We're with our friends the Haggertys today. They came up and are going to be with us for a couple days, but we're all having a great time. It is hot. There's a lot of mosquitoes. It's July the 9th, I think. 8th, somewhere in there, middle of July, just about. And you figured North Florida? Nah. So you come up this way to camp, mosquito repellent, big time. Repellent. Yes, I can't stress that enough.
And the grasshoppers, oh my gosh.
I took pictures of the grasshoppers.
They're huge.
And a little baby Gorn, so there's Gorn here too. So we'll see you on our next segment. We're going to move on to our next spring. See you in a few minutes.